Should we? Wow. Should we talk about this game? I literally have nothing negative to say. Absolutely not about one player. No criticism. Nothing. I have nothing. I'm lost for words. Spurs. Here, we'll bring up the stats. I don't know what to say. There's nothing. I have nothing. Yeah, let's look at the score here. Oh my god, they absolutely mollywopped the Raptors. I think it took it personal that the Raptors came back on them before. They were like, no, we should beat you. Wow. Okay, so first and foremost, okay, we'll look at the team stats. We'll just see how we did as a team. As a team, compared to the Raptors, you can see here, our percentage was basically 53%, opposed to their 40. Good God. 3-point percentage, we had 37, basically, to their 26. Good God. Shot better free throw percentage by a little bit. Rebounds were the same. That's fine. Way more assists, 37-25. And I pray to the heavens that the San Antonio Spurs, this team, looks at these assists. I know Popovich is saying it, but he says, guys, look at these assists. This is what helps. Stop trying to do hero ball. Stop holding the ball too long. That goes for everybody. That goes for Wemby. That goes for Devin. Devin can do it more often than anybody else. That goes for Keldon, Sohan, everybody. Assist. Pass the ball. Pass it. And I was so happy with Wemby because he basically initiated it. I mean, he was distributing left and right early on this game. And it's no longer looking, at least from the perspective of looking at Wemby, it no longer looks like a guy who's like forcing anything. That's why I got so irritated with fans where they said this early on too. You guys remember, like it was so many people. It wasn't necessarily in this chat, but it was mostly like on Twitter and just overall what Spurs fans were saying. And it was this consensus that why don't you just force the ball to Wemby every time? Just give it to him like he's 2003 Duncan. And it's like, no, actually, maybe we should learn how to play as a team first, right? Like, yeah, Wemby, you can give him the ball and maybe he'll make something happen, but he wasn't very efficient in that. He's much better when he's just kind of blending in and then he just stands out. He stands out because he blends in so well. Like when he's playing within the system, he did phenomenal. When he let the game come to him, he just looked phenomenal out there. Ridiculous, man. But that was so frustrating. And people did it in the last few games too, where they were like, just force him the ball in the fourth quarter. And it's like, well, he looked tired. You know, maybe we should just continue to play as a team. There's other people on the team as well. Maybe. Sorry, I'm ranting. Yeah. Steals 12, 13 blocks, but let's be real, okay? This shouldn't even count. This wasn't a team effort. I know Sohan got one block in there. Turnovers, we were even. I'll take that. We converted more fast break points. Had more points in the paint. Fouled less. Largest lead, 31. Good God. All right, okay. And they didn't lead at all, ever. We didn't allow that. Not in our house. Not in our house in Toronto. All right, I hope Drake was watching this game. Let's look at the stats. Champagny, he did Champagny things, okay? He was okay, whatever. But yeah, anyways. All right, so God, I don't even know where to start. I'm just going to say this, okay? Chat, I'm just going to say this. Every single player on this team, their greatest attributes shined in this game, and that's what made it so beautiful. Every single player, what they do best at this stage in their career, shined, and that's what made it so fun. Every single player. What you expected out of Devin Vassell, he did it. He delivered. He's a better facilitator than people expect him to be. He's actually a pretty good facilitator. He did it. He gave you 6 assists. His shots were phenomenal. He made sure the game came to him. He didn't necessarily go in there and just settle for a bunch of threes. He got some easy shots first, got going, and he just lit it up. And that's going to be a continuous thing with him. Trey Jones, he did fine. He played with assists. He also had 10 assists, which is insane. So he did well there. Wemby went off offensively, but I mean, everyone's going to talk about his defense. I mean, he had a triple-double with 10 blocks. insane. Absolutely insane. He did have 7 turnovers, so that's like a continuous issue with him. But hey, when you're freaking putting up 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 blocks, I don't know. You're just foolish at and 2 steals, mind you. You're just foolish at this point to harp on that. Sohan. Once again, I say this all the time. I can care less about the amount of points that he gets. He went 7 for 12, phenomenal percentage. He did his thing. He did his job. But what I really care about is his defense. And boy, oh boy, his defense was good. It was really good. He put Scotty Barnes on lockdown. He made Scotty Barnes look awful. It was a beautiful sight to see. But that's what you expect out of Sohan. That's what you want. It's all the small things. He could have had 4 points in this game, and he would have still had a great game, how he was playing on the defensive end of the ball. Came back down to earth with his 3-point shooting, but hey, we weren't expecting him to be great all the way through. It'll eventually come back. And he also seemed a little bit more fluid. I mean, maybe it's just me, just because I thought all the new accessories were cool. I don't know, all the compression stuff he had on. But he did look a little bit more fluid. Like, he looked a little quicker. But I don't know. Defensively, he looked quicker to me anyways. They didn't do it for no reason. So he was great. Gosh, who else? Shoot, everybody just did their job, man. Everybody played within the system. I felt the Spurs getting away from them early on in the first quarter, and I felt as if Wemby put it right back where it needed to be. He started distributing the ball for the team, initiated that, and then everyone kind of followed suit. Off the bench, Keldon. This is the best Keldon game I've seen this season. And this is where it irritates me when we start discussing Keldon Johnson, okay? Because when people talk about Keldon Johnson, they talk about, well, he averaged this amount of points last season. Oh, well, what about this game in which he had 20-something points, Clay, and you didn't praise him for that? This is the game that you will praise Keldon for, okay? Like, Keldon he balanced his aggression with facilitating. He did it perfectly, too. He was great. He was great in this game. This is the game where it's like, he played within his skill level. He played as a role player, and he was a really good role player. He did his thing in this game. He didn't force anything unnecessarily. He made sure to get his team involved. And I just felt like whatever Popovich told this team, it carried over into this game because everything was clicking. Everybody was distributing. Everybody believed in each other. The last thing we needed was Keldon Johnson taking the ball and saying, me, I'm going to do my thing to try to help. And I know he does it to help the team, okay? He's not a selfish player. Keldon Johnson never came across as a selfish player or anything like that. When we talk about DeJounte Murray, I felt like he did come across as selfish. But I digress. Keldon Johnson never came across, and he never comes across as selfish. I think he genuinely just thinks that's how he can help the team and benefit the team. But no, like, you got to have to balance your aggression with good basketball plays. And I felt like he did a good job of that. I don't want to see games where Keldon Johnson has to put up 12, 13, or 13 field goal attempts. What's the point? No, he usually doesn't have to do that. So he did a great job. And I only want to see Keldon Johnson go like beast mode. I'm going to take every single thing in the paint. If the Spurs absolutely need it, we're down by 20 or something. Just try to get something going. But this, I felt like he played within the game. Every single player on our team played within the confines of the game. Nobody played hero ball. They all distributed. And when you do that, these are the type of numbers you get. You get Blake Wesley with 10 points. 10 points for Branham. 12 points for Keldon. 25 points for Devin. 27 points for Wemby. 16 points for Sohan. When you distribute like that. Trey Jones, 10 assists, 7 points. I mean, this was a good overall game. Everybody was phenomenal. I am happy with every single player on this team. I'm not angry at anyone. Yes, Wemby has 7 turnovers. Wemby has 15 turnovers a game, okay? This is fine. 7 turnovers is under his average. He turns the ball over all the time. I'm trying to wait for my cat to jump up here. Oh, she walked away. Yeah, dude, he has like 57 turnovers a game. Does it matter? Oh, yeah, but Wemby has 7 turnovers. Does it matter? I wish he had 3 more turnovers. Give him a quadruple double. Where's Mika? She walked to the closet. I don't know why she went in the closet. She's coming back now, though. Now she's back in the closet. I don't know. She's coming out of the closet. Today we saw the future. Future and shut down the trolls. I don't know if we shut down the trolls. I mean, it's this. We didn't shut down any trolls. But yeah, you got to see everyone shine in what they do best. That's what made this game special. Everyone shine in what they do best. Why is Champagny still starting? Champagny should start. He's a threat. I know he's not playing that well last couple games or whatever, but he's a threat from behind the arc. He plays good enough defense. With this team and how things are set up, he should start for rotation purposes and just have Keldon come off the bench. So yeah, he should start. I mean, who would you want to start ahead of Champagny? I mean, when we were starting Keldon ahead, it wasn't the prettiest basketball by any means. I think this is right. I think Champagny should start. In next season, obviously he shouldn't. Like next season, he'll come off the bench or be at the end of the bench if they keep him around. Like I said, Clan, I might be getting a little carried away. What did you say? Oh, you shut down the trolls thing? Yeah. Victor was amazing. My baby boy played so great. Are you? My baby boy plays so great. Are you Victor Wembanyama's mother? I wouldn't be surprised. I know that's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised. We actually have Blake Wesley's mom watches my videos. Yeah? No, you're not. Blake Wesley's mom Blake Wesley's mom watches my videos. I seen her comments here and there. And I think she was disappointed in me in one of these. You write out loud. I know. Yeah, she was disappointed in me in one of these videos because I wasn't harsh towards Wesley. I was just like a little disappointed in one video, but like most of my videos, I was super high on him. Trae Young's dad does too. He does? Wait, what did Trae Young's dad see? I feel like Trae Young. Oh no. Trae Young's dad liked something from me on Twitter. I don't know. He might be on here. I don't know. You guys remember when DeJounte's dad was on here? We had beef for a little minute. Me and parents, man. I wish I was the next Shams. Anyways, this was a great game. I have nothing else to say about it other than it was perfect. This is a huge momentum boost. This is great for our Spurs. I think if they can keep this up, assist-wise, playing within the confines of the game, they can get quite a few more wins before the season is over with. And let's see. And I don't see how anyone could watch the Spurs this season and say that they're tanking. Tanking is something that's a little bit more deliberate. I don't feel like they're tanking. All right, so next game, we got the Mavericks. That'll be a huge one. That'll be so much fun. So we got them on Wednesday, and then we got the All-Star break, and we come back with fresh legs. And let's see if we can finish this season up strong, which we should. I mean, let's see. We have Kings. That'll be tough. But the Lakers, that's doable. Jazz, that's doable. We already know the Timberwolves is doable. Thunder, that'd be tough. I don't know. We match up so poorly against the Thunder, but at least we're at home. Pacers, Rockets. We should get quite a few wins to end off this season. We should finish pretty strong. But that was a great showing from the Spurs, and they've had many of games in which they're there, and then the other team just kind of comes back at the end, or they go on a run at the end, and the end score isn't as bad as you thought, unless you watched the game. Like, you had to actually pay attention. But this might have been our first blowout. No, we blew out the Hornets. Maybe our most impressive blowout then. Let's see. Did we blow anybody else out? We blew out the Hornets. Low key the Lakers, not really though. I think that's it. Pistons? We blew out the Pistons? Did I miss it? Wait, am I in the preseason now? No, I'm not. Wait, where am I? Yeah, I went too far. All right, where's the Pistons? We blew out the Pistons too? Oh, we did blow out the Pistons. Okay. Yeah, this was probably our most impressive one then. Good job, Spurs. And the Mavericks, this is a really good rematch because I think last time we played them at the beginning of the season and we could have very well. Oh, we did beat them earlier in the season. No, we didn't. That's in April. Hold on. Thought we lost to them. Yeah, we lost to them. First game of the season, we lost to them. And it was a close one. And I remember because Wemby got in foul trouble and it was stupid. They kept calling everything on him. Good stuff, though. He looked immaculate tonight. You put emasculate. He did look immaculate, though. Clan, you think Victor would score higher than 38 this season? Do you reread your comment? Do you realize how ridiculous that is? What you just said. I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, isn't that incredible that you just said that? You just said, do you think that Wemby will score higher than his career average of 38 points in which he got when he was 19? Maybe. I don't know. But 38 is enough. That's crazy. Insane. Isn't it insane that we can say that? That you can say that with a straight face. You think he'll get more than 38? That's crazy. But yes, I think it's possible. But I don't think Wemby cares that much. I think it's more so when we're playing. I would much rather the Spurs play like this and Wemby in with like 20-something to 30 piece than, games where we solely rely on him and he gives us, 40. I'll take this every day. I'm sure he would too. He just want to win. Let's see. 11 W's, keep pounding the rock. Yes, Ruru. Ruru, did you hear me praise Keldon? I praised Keldon, Ruru. Good stuff. Good stuff tonight.